The impossible defense. Scene 1, the Galactic Council, War Chamber. Time, midnight to 1:30. Setting, a vast circular chamber orbiting a dying star. Alien delegates argue in dozens of languages. Narrator, VO, for centuries, the Atari swarm consumed worlds unchecked. Not even the Galactic Council's might could stop them. Counselor VRTK, scaled reptilian, angrily, clicking mandibles, our fleets are gone. Our shields fail. Surrender is the only option. Counselor ISA, jelly-like being, and the humans. Their tiny defense fleet stands alone on the rim. Counselor VRTK, they will be annihilated. Narrator, VO, they underestimated the Terrans. Scene 2, Earth Defense Fleet, Bridge of the Valiant. Time, 1:30 to 3 o'clock. Setting, a human battleship, scarred and patched, facing an ocean of Atari bioships. Admiral Leon Hartley, mid-50s, steel-eyed, reporting calmly, all ships, we hold this line. No one gets past us. Lieutenant J.A., voice trembling, sir, they outnumber us 20 to 1. Admiral Hartley, smiles, then they'll need more. EXT, space, the swarm approaches. Vast living vessels darken the stars. The human fleet activates a shimmering lattice of energy barriers. Admiral Hartley, VO, to every captain, fire on my mark. Pause. Admiral Hartley mark. A symphony of railguns and plasma cannons erupts. Scene 3, Galactic Council, Observation Hall. Time, 3 to 4:30. Alien delegates watch holographic feeds of the battle. Counselor ISA, stunned, they are not retreating. Counselor VRTK, they are advancing. Hologram, human destroyers punch into the swarm formation, detonating ship after ship. Counselor ISA, even in the face of extinction, they charge. Narrator, VO, it was not strategy alone. It was something older. Something no swarm had ever faced. Cut to Admiral Hartley's face. Narrator, VO, defiance. Scene 4, the Valiant, combat operations. Time, 4:30 to 6 o'clock. Warning sirens. Lieutenant JIA hull breaches on decks 3 through 12. Admiral Hartley seal them. Redirect power to forward shields. Comm officer sir. Incoming transmission from the swarm. Admiral Hartley on screen. Holoscreen, a writhing mass of eyes and tendrils. Atari overmind, hissing voice, your extinction is inevitable. Cease resistance. Admiral Hartley, firm, you want Earth? You'll have to choke on our bones. Hartley cuts the channel. Admiral Hartley weapons, all batteries. Fire everything. Scene 5, space, the human counteroffensive. Time, 6 to 7:30. EXT, space. Human warships dive and spin, unleashing torrents of fire. Atari vessels erupt in gory explosions. Narrator, VO, no one had ever broken a swarm formation. Until now. Galactic Council, Observation Hall. Alien delegates rise in awe. Counselor VRTK, voice soft, perhaps, the humans were never the weakest. Scene 6, the Valiant, final stand. Time, 7:30 to 9 o'clock. The ship shudders, alarms blaring. Lieutenant JA Admiral. We're losing the reactor. Admiral Hartley, over comms, to all ships, ram the flagship. Repeat, ram the flagship. EXT, space, 3 destroyers accelerate toward the massive Atari command ship. Comm officer sir, we won't survive. Admiral Hartley, grim smile, humanity will. A final volley of nuclear warheads detonates, blinding white. Scene 7, Epilogue, Council Chamber. Time, 9 to 10 o'clock. Silence in the council. Narrator, VO, against every calculation, the swarm was broken. Counselor ISA and the Terrans. Counselor VRTK few survivors. But, they held. Narrator, VO, that day, the galaxy learned the meaning of an impossible defense. And that humans, never yield. Fade out. Title card, Humanity, Unconquered. Scene 8, Debris Field, Rescue Operations. Time, 10 to 11:30. EXT, Space, a graveyard of shattered hulls drifts among the stars. Search ships, small council vessels, thread cautiously through wreckage glowing with embers and radiation. Int. Council rescue ship, Medbay. Counselor ISA stands over a human survivor, Admiral Hartley, burned and unconscious but alive. Counselor ISA, softly, they called you savage, primitive. She looks out the viewport at the broken Atari flagship. Counselor ISA, Siontide, but perhaps you were simply, determined. Nurse drone vitals stabilizing. Initiate stasis transport. Narrator, VO, of the thousands who stood, only dozens survived. But that was enough. Scene 9, Galactic Council, Emergency Session. Time, 11:30 to 1300 hours. A hush fills the chamber as the Overmind's destroyed flagship flickers on a hologram. Counselor VRTK, we propose immediate negotiations. The Atari have withdrawn to their outer systems. Counselor ISA, because they fear the Terrans. Counselor VRTK, firm, as do we all. Counselor ISA, then perhaps it is time we no longer fear them. But stand beside them. Murmurs ripple through the assembly. Narrator, VO, in the ashes of war, alliances are forged. Scene 10, Earth, Memorial Site. Time, 13:0 to 14:30. EXT Firth, a massive memorial wall etched with thousands of names. Crowd of humans and alien diplomats gathered under a clear sky. Speaker, human diplomat, today, we honor those who prove that no matter the odds, humanity will not surrender. Speaker, Siontide, let this stand as a warning, and a promise. Pan over solemn faces, families of the lost, veterans, children. Narrator, VO, the galaxy would remember this place. The world that stood alone. Scene 11, the valiant wreckage, epilogue. Time, 14:30 to 1500 hours. EXT, Space. A lone salvage drone drifts among the wreckage of the Valiant. A tattered Terran flag still clings to the fractured hull. Narrator, VO, their ships were broken. Their bodies battered. But their spirit, unbroken. Fade to black. Title card, Humanity, Unconquered. Scene 12, Galactic Rim, Atari Swarm Assembly. Time, 15 to 16:30. Int. Swarm Nest Ship, War Chamber. A vast organic chamber, pulsing with bioluminescence. Thousands of lesser swarm creatures kneel before a massive, ancient overmind cocooned in strands of neural tissue. Atari Overmind Prime. Voice echoing in dozens of frequencies. The Terrans must be purged. Their defiance infects the lesser species. Swarm Lieutenant. Hisses. We underestimated their will. Atari Overmind Prime. No. We underestimated their capacity for sacrifice. A hollow projection of Earth flickers, marked for extermination. Atari Overmind Prime, Siontide. Prepare the brood worlds. We shall return. Scene 13, Earth, Terran Defense Council. Time, 16:30 to 1800 hours. Int. Underground Command Center, Night. Admiral Hartley, scarred but alive, stands before a holographic table surrounded by human military leaders and alien advisors. Admiral Hartley. They'll be back. In greater numbers. Counselor Issa. Then we stand together. General Morales. Our shipyards are rebuilding. But if we are to survive, we need more than walls and guns. Admiral Hartley. Quietly. We need allies who believe in what we're fighting for. Narrator, VO. In the void between stars, hope spreads like wildfire. Scene 14, The Galactic Council, Alliance Declaration. Time, 18 to 1930. Int. Grand Council Hall, dawn. Representatives of dozens of worlds stand in solemn assembly. A banner unfurls, the Interstellar Defense Accord. Counselor ISA, reading, henceforth, an attack upon humanity shall be considered an attack upon all signatories. Counselor VRTK, skeptical, and if the swarm strikes again? Admiral Hartley, steps forward, then they will learn, again, that Earth does not kneel. Thunderous applause erupts. Narrator, VO, for the first time in living memory, the galaxy stood united. Scene 15, Earth orbit, new fleet. Time, 1930 to 2030. EXT, space. Massive new Terran warships glide past the camera, bristling with weapons and shield arrays. Smaller ships of alien design join them, forming a vast combined armada. Admiral Hartley, VO, they think they can break us. That our spirit is fragile. A human pilot stares defiantly through her cockpit canopy. Admiral Hartley, VO, they will discover they are wrong. The fleet jumps to faster than light in a flash of brilliance. Scene 16, Epilogue, Legacy. Time, 2030 to 2100 hours. EXT, Earth, night sky. Children gather on a hilltop, watching streaks of departing ships. Narrator, VO, in the age to come, they would call it humanity's rising. Not because we were stronger, but because we refused to fall. Fade out. Title card. Humanity, Unconquered. Credits roll.